Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Enduristan Rally Pack available at RevZilla.com. So what you see on the table in front of me is going to be the Rally Pack from Enduristan. This is for you off-road riders out there, enduro riders looking for just a little bit of extra storage. 3.5 liters in capacity. This is going to mount permanently to the rear fender of your motorcycle. So installing this on our BSD, or beard scale of difficulty for installation, is going to be just north of a 1 out of 3. I'm going to call this a 2 out of 3 on our BSD, simply because you're going to have to use some hard drilling through either your fender or the rear tail section of your motorcycle. So we'll get into install at the end, but for right now, let's just take a look at what Enduristan is as a company. So if you're not familiar with Enduristan, it's because they're new to us here at RevZilla. This is going to be the brainchild of two individuals out of Switzerland, David Jenny and Christoph Van Au. These are two hardcore ADV riders that just simply were tired of the luggage options that were available to them and their motorcycles. So they decided to do something about it. In 2008, they created their own company, Enduristan. And really what we've seen from this company, I've been able to play around with their luggage for the past few weeks. The quality, first and foremost, is second to none. There's a big bang for your buck factor going on here. At $65, the Rally Pack is probably the one piece in their lineup that I'm not that enthusiastic about. And we'll dive into exactly what my biggest gripes are here, but really it's the way that this is going to mount to the rear of your motorcycle and the potential fail points associated with that. So I'm going to say that right up front. Really, I've been absolutely enthralled with what we've seen from Enduristan, but this Rally Pack is probably going to be the one outlier to that enthusiasm on my part. So starting with the construction, this is going to be the same 3-layer construction we've seen carried throughout. And this is probably my favorite part of what we're seeing Enduristan do. So the outside of this bag is going to use a rubberized polymer. Two functions here. One, it provides a rubberized grip, so it really helps to hold the luggage in place when it's on your motorcycle. It's not going to be sliding around. And two, it's going to add to the waterproof functionality of this bag. Now, the middle layer is going to be 1000D nylon mesh webbing, and that's going to give you your abrasion resistance, right? So you grab this at the end of the day, you have it off the bike or on the bike, you can throw it around. It's going to hold up to the rigors. Now, because this is going to be permanently mounted to your motorcycle at most points in time, really it's the abuse that it's going to be able to take in the event of a crash. Now, the inside on this is going to have a vinyl interior, and you notice it's contrasted in red, and this really helps that if you have smaller items, maybe some fuses or stuff down in the bottom, you're not going to have to worry about where they are at. You can see them with that contrasting red. The other thing is it's going to make it very easy to clean. When you get back to where you're going, you can simply hose it all out, dry it out, let it air dry, and it's going to be ready to go the next time you want to use it. Now, this is going to also double up your waterproof protection. Remember, the outside is going to have that rubberized polymer base to it, and then the inside is going to be that vinyl interior, and then you have that YKK waterproof zip. So this is going to be a waterproof bag, and even on the inside of that waterproof zip, you're going to see that the material works its way up past the zipper lining to make sure that you don't have any water pushing through in the event of a torrential downpour, or maybe you're going through some really aggressive water crossings. The entire thing, all the different material, is going to be heat welded. So again, that's where you're making sure you don't have any potential fail points. Now, as you can see, I've got some gloves in here, and I'm going to pull those out and set them to the side. You've got additional storage pockets on the top, and you've also got a zip pocket for additional storage in the lid of the bag. On the outside, you're going to have Velcro running across the top with a rubberized mesh just for a little bit of extra storage. There's not too much you're going to be able to fit in here, but you do have that option available for you. Now, this is going to take us right into mounting. Like I said, this is going to be a simple bag, and the one problem that I have with this bag, the real fail point that I see, is the mounting on this. Now, this is a hard mount, so you're going to see there's 4 different holes cut into the bottom of this bag. Actually, let me flip it around to the back, because you might be able to see them just a little bit easier without me having to hold that lid open. Now, you're going to get permanent mounting hardware that comes with this. So you can either mount this back to the tail rack on your bike, or you can actually drill holes into the rear fender and mount this to the rear fender as well. When we saw Enduristan do this with the mounting for the base packs, right? They actually reinforced the holes where you'd be mounting that to a hard point. There's no reinforcement here. From some other manufacturers, I'm going to call Kriega out. We've seen Kriega do it where they actually put metal grommets on the bottom here when they hard mount. I would love to see Enduristan do the same thing. At the $65 price point, I see this as a potential fail point for an item that you don't want wearing out, especially if you're out there in the middle of nowhere and you turn around to grab something and now all of a sudden this pack is falling off your back because it's simply ripped after the abuse that you've been putting it through. So Other than that, I think Enduristan did a great bag, but I would love to have seen them just beef up the way that they decide to mount this to the motorcycle. And just that extra little thought would have really helped to take this over the level of what we've really seen across the board from Enduristan. Now, there's a lot of riders out there, including riders like myself, that have been putting Enduristan through their paces. If you want to hear more about what other riders have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are out there abusing this gear on a regular basis. If you have more questions for one of the gear geeks as to which luggage setup is right for you and your motorcycle, give them a call at 877-792-9455 or simply shoot us an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Enduristan Rally Pack. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.